I know it is the last one, but it's as important as any race I've done. I've always want to win the race. Sure, here normally it will be easier to win because Rainy is not there, Kevin is not there, and it will be easier, that's for sure. But it's the same for me. I want to win the race, like I want to win all the others.
The Portuguese colony of Macau, a holiday destination packed with casinos and hotels. A rival to Hong Kong, both places vying for the accolade of being the Monte Carlo of the South China Sea. But for one group of people, the annual pilgrimage here has nothing to do with blackjack or roulette. Their purpose in coming is utterly serious. The steel-lined road circuit at Macau has a strange fascination for racers and attracts them from all over the world. Many come back year after year. You expect to find the road racers like TT winners Steve Hislop or Dave Leach, and you always get a sprinkling of Americans, but seldom do the Grand Prix stars risk themselves on a street circuit which by its nature must be the most unforgiving arena of them all. Yet this is not the first time for Didier de Radigues, and indeed it's more of a last, since this race at Macau is his last. And after it's over, the amiable Belgian who rode for Lucky Strike Suzuki all through 1991 will put away his leathers and crash helmet forever. The Grand Prix season is over now. Malaysia was the final race of the year, but de Radigues chose to end his 12-year career in motorcycling here at Macau. And now starts the last race of his life. Not everyone here takes the racing seriously all the time. There's always an element of entertainment at Macau. For de Radigues, these start line preparations, this moment of calm before the storm, the dry mouth and the sense of detachment from the real world, all are still part of his everyday life. But the start of the race is moments away. As always, the Macau Grand Prix is run in two parts. The overall winner decided on the aggregate result of both races. It's a 3.8-mile circuit, 10 laps and 15 laps, and more or less, according to form, de Radigues is the man who gets the start and streaks into the lead. Leading a clutch of four-stroke monsters, de Radigues on Lucky Strike's RGV500 Gamma, the two-stroke Grand Prix machine, lighter and faster, is running away with the race. De Radigues has time to entertain the crowd and perform for the television cameras. His main rival on this circuit is likely to be Irishman Eddie Laycock, also running a Grand Prix machine here. And soon chasing the tail of the Lucky Strike Suzuki on his Yamaha. Behind come the road racers. Number one, last year's winner, Steve Hislop. And you can see how close these riders come to the barrier as they circulate round the racetrack. De Radigues content to follow Laycock now, knowing that at any time he can pounce on him. Laycock leads though. De Radigues a comfortable second, but they swap places now. And look how close they come to the Armco lining the streets of Macau. That's Dave Leach, British rider in lots of trouble, and that's Heiler, the German, on the ground being clipped by Bennett on the Ducati, and that must bring out the red flags. And de Radigues timed his move in front of Laycock perfectly, because that puts him in the lead when the red flag comes out and the race is stopped. So de Radigues the winner of leg one by just a couple of seconds over Eddie Laycock. That still leaves it fairly close for race two. De Radigues has to be certain of winning by leading Eddie Laycock across the line in the second round. He's been runner-up here before and doesn't want to end his career with another second place. Didier de Radigues wants to go out with a checkered flag and victory. Second race, and away they go, and Laycock makes an appalling start and is swamped by the rest of the grid. De Radigues has the lead. Flat out now in sixth gear, just before they come onto the brakes, really hard for Statue. De Radigues topping out about 180 miles an hour there on the Lucky Strike Suzuki, leads this field. There is Laycock in the middle of the pack. And Didier de Radigues, with his head down at the front, looks like a certain winner now, as long as he can stay upright. Probably his hardest job will be maintaining his concentration and staying away from the Armco. 19, Bennett on the inside of Hoffman, with number 59, Donald Jacks, the American, and that huge Suzuki looking over their shoulder. And again, de Radigues so close to the steelwork. And Laycock, making that Grand Prix machine jump, has grabbed his way up into second place, but he's too far behind Didier de Radigues to be a serious challenge for the lead of this race now. And really, de Radigues won this on the start line. There's the checkered flag, and Didier de Radigues ends his career with a victory at the Macau Grand Prix. And his slow down lap is yet another performance for the spectators and the TV cameras. So de Radigues, after 12 years in motorcycle racing, having given up a career as a pop star before that, now retires from the sport and goes out on an absolute high note, ending his career with a victory on the difficult and challenging street circuit at Macau.
Yeah, I'm very happy. It was. Some people think it was easy. Swear to God, it's not easy, Macau. It's very difficult. You have to be very concentrated. As soon as you're not concentrated, you go wide on the oar, on the water, on the wall. So I know it's my best chance to stay concentrated was going maximum, like if everybody was just behind me. So that's what I did.